Okay, so for round one, we're playing against Poncho XSX. Now, if it isn't all fighting deck, we should have the advantage here. Yveltal does have resistance to fighting, which is great for us here. But we start with this pretty much terrible hand. We got the Archeops. That's good to know. We start Shaman though, which is never great here. Now let's see what we can start with here. We are going first, if I remember correctly. Okay, so a Rhyhorn and Groudon deck. Sadly, round one of tournaments, sometimes you don't play against competitive decks. But I mean, right now we're in a bad situation for sure. So here we're Battle Compressor. And we'll discard the Maxie's Hidden Ball Trick. We'll discard an N. And maybe a Dark Energy. Let's see, where's N at? Is there an N in the deck? Let's see, looking for N. Come on down. Okay, looks like N is priced. We'll grab a Dark Energy for sure. So grab a Dark Energy, okay. And I guess we'll grab a Juniper. So we top deck a Verse Seeker. We at least have like multiple outs to draw into it. So put a Dark Energy onto the Shaman, and here we'll just end our turn. Not very exciting, and we actually can't Sky Return. If we Sky Return, we return Shaman into our hand, and we lose the game. There we see a Fighting Energy go down to Rhyhorn here. You can dig out, discard the top card of your deck. If that card is a Fighting Energy, attach it to this Pokemon. There we see a Steven grabbing a Karina and a Fighting Energy. Okay. And we're probably going to see a dig out here. He actually doesn't. He decides not to use dig out at all. I'm actually going to license it to Groudon, and we're going to pass our turn. I mean, nothing else we can really do there. Man, this is not good at all. This happens to all decks. Sadly, some games you don't draw into what you need. There we see a DC going down to Rhyhorn here. It looks like we're going to see a Karina grabbing a Rhydon, which has takedown. Okay, that doesn't knock us out. It only does 50. Minus resistance, 30? There we go, took me a second. And then Muscle Band, so he can still do 50 straight up with the Rhydon. Okay. And let's see, do we... That's going to come down to, do we draw us the next turn? Is it Rhyperior going to take us out next turn? And we still don't have nothing, so we'll just end our turn here. Own to Poncho XSX here. And let's see, there's a Fighting Energy go down to Groudon, alright. Now, Groudon could use Rock Smash for 20. Flip a coin to attack this. We have 3 Muscle Bands in our hand. Flip a coin to pass. This attack does 20 more damage. Break Ground 100. This attack does 10 damage to each of your benched Pokemon. We'll just end our turn here. Okay, we have 3 Muscle Bands in our hand. I don't know what the odds of that are. I mean, we have 39 cards left in our deck, and we only play 3 Muscle Bands, and we have all 3 in our hand. We see a second Fighting Energy go down to Groudon here. Evo Soda, will we see Rhyperior come out, or will we see, Alright, there's a Rhyperior come down. Any damage done to your Pokemon by an opponent's attack is reduced by 10. Hammer Arm does 100 damage. Discard top card of your opponent's deck. And there we see a Rock Smash for 20. And our turn here, let's see, what we top deck? A Verse Seeker, so... We're going to put up Muscle Band here. Verse Seeker for a Juniper, and we're going to play it here. Hopefully we hit some Pokemon. Alright, there we go. There's some Pokemon for sure. Alright, put down Yveltal. We'll computer search the DC away. We'll grab a DCE, and that way we'll have it for next turn. Put down Yveltal, We'll keep the Dark Ray in our hand right now. No real need to put it down. Put down the Keldeo, put a DC here, and here we'll just Sky Return for 40. Sit up the Yveltal here, and we should be in good shape next turn. We can put down the Muscle Band to the bench, Yveltal, attached to DCE, Muscle Banded, and hopefully hit a Floatstone Dark Patch with the Shaman here. But we see an energy go down to the Groudon. We see another Rock Smash doing 20 damage. The second attack does need 4 energies there. And so we'll put a DC on this guy, put a Muscle Band, Shaman, drawing 3 cards. Alright, okay. We already discarded the Colress, so our only supporter in our deck right now is only Junipers, which is not great at all. We'll actually just end our turn here. It seems okay. I mean, Break Ground can only do 80 total. It brings us at 100 damage, which we don't get knocked out there. And there we just another Rock Smash for 20. Or actually for 0, because it has resistance as it is. So our turn. We'll attach another DC here. Play a battle compressor with discard. Some other stuff we don't need. Like we don't need ultra balls anymore. We have pretty much everything we need, and discard the battle compressor. Seems fine. Is there another battle compressor we discard here instead? Nope, there's not. So we'll put down. Yeah, we'll put down Yveltal. Put down Jirachi. Search our deck for a Juniper. Play it. Now we need a Floatstone and a Dark Patch. Alright, there we go. Floatstone, Dark Patch, and we should be able to win this game now. It's a pretty rocky start for sure, but that happens with all decks. Some games you're just going to draw pass, and they receive 190 onto that Groudon. Take a prize card. Right here, it can maybe do 100 damage to those next turn, which still isn't nothing. Sorry about that, my phone vibrated. I had to make sure it was nothing. So you see right here, come to active spot here. The most he could do is 100, or 80 actually because of the resistance, but they receive Muscle Band. So 100 is the most he could do here, which is nothing. We get Evil Ball for the knockout. They receive a discard the Dark Energy. We'll attach a DC here, and we'll just Evil Ball for the knockout. Take a prize card, and what can my opponent really do here? You can see how like one Yveltal can eventually just run over any kind of deck if they don't have a response to it automatically. I mean, we did back-to-back 100 plus of damage because of the two EDCs, the Muscle Band. I mean, base right now we're doing 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 140. We do wake up with the sleep, but we have Kyoto, Russian, and Retreat. And here we'll just Evil Ball for the knockout there. Not that exciting of a game. We did have a rocky start, which happens to everybody, but at least we could pick up the Shaman with that DCE and play it again next turn to have a okay medium to late game. But there we go, round one. Not that exciting there. You saw just kind of waited there for a second to start a game. But hopefully during round one, hopefully round 2 and 3 are a little bit more exciting. Sometimes in the earlier and late round, sometimes you play against decks that aren't that competitive, because, you know, they just sign up for a tournament and get into it. But hopefully you enjoyed this round. In the next video, you'll see round 2. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day. Alrighty, bye.